opportunity tree is a very nice concept you can use in order to search for opportunities to improve the results of your company in a very nice and structured manner. So first of all, you have to start with naming the KPIs that influence your business, the main ones. And then on the basis of this, look for opportunities to move one of the KPIs in the direction that you want without destroying the rest. So first of all, I'm going to show you an example how to do it for e-commerce. So for e-commerce, let's say we are looking at the gross margin, which depends on two things. So sales and percentage gross margin. Sales is actually just depending on number of transaction and the average transaction value, whereas the gross margin is a sum of front margin, so what we get when we buy first, and then the back margin is all the bonuses we got because we sold enough or we reached some targets from the suppliers. So let's also have a look what the transaction depends on. So the transaction depends on the traffic and the percentage conversion. So once we've got the main KPIs, we can now start listing all the opportunities. So first of all, for traffic, we can do, for example, YouTube content and then see how it converts in terms of traffic. We can ads on Instagram, affiliation with bloggers, or guest blogging. In terms of conversion, we can test long form versus short form. Usually there are differences. So we can reduce the number of delivery methods. Maybe there are too many and people just get lost. We can introduce this option where you can, without account, buy something. And we can have the emailing for people abandoning cart. So once you haven't finished the cart, we can send you email saying, please come back with this bonus, finish the transaction. For ATV, we can test upsell and cross-sell, free delivery, introduction of new categories, etc. And for front margin and back margin, we can talk about reducing the number of suppliers, maybe finding new suppliers or renegotiating with the current ones. So as you can see, we started with very nice tree showing all the KPIs that drive what I want to achieve, so the gross margin. Then I have the opportunities I have listed. They can be much more of them. The only thing which you have to keep is that you have the opportunities related to specific leverage or the specific KPIs like it is done here. In the second phase, what you should do is first of all, define the opportunity. So I pick one of the opportunity I defined on the previous list. Then I have to find out how to test it, obviously test it. And once I got the results, check them, see whether they make sense or not, and implement it in the whole company or for the whole customers. So for example, in the case of the YouTube movies, it could mean that I produce certain amount of movies. This would be my test. And then I see what kind of traffic I've got from YouTube. And then I divide it by the cost I've got for creating them. I get cost per generate view entry traffic. And then once it is satisfactory and the conversion is not worse, because the assumption was that you cannot worsen the rest of the KPIs, I implement it for the whole company. So this is how you can approach it in a structured manner and how you can link it nicely with the KPIs and see how this actually boosts your business up. So have a nice try with this.